We got that fire going. Welcome back to the channel. I gotta show you some stuff. First and foremost, the wheels for the 370Z showed up. These are gun blue Graham-Light 57 DRs. I bought 8 of them. I don't sleep. And then I've got 2 other things, but I want to show you because I saw in my Facebook group. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at tommyfyeah. If you're not in the Facebook group, it's at tommyfyeah. A lot of conversation goes on in there. It's actually really cool, but I saw people saying the cars aren't getting done. We were chipping away on every car, so I figured I'd update you with the work we've done since we've been in the shop. For one, we finished the S1 car. Runs, drives, moves, but it's really cold. I'm not gonna go test drive it. Here is said S1 car. 100% good. Just needs some time being driven before it hits a dyno. So this is dialed. This is a track car. It's not like a pretty show car, but it came out, I think, really fucking good. We've got the S1 piping, HKS intakes, painted bay, the radiator, all the HKS piping. We're gonna change this battery. We've got to make a battery tray still. Actually, that is one thing we have to do. Battery tray with a coolant overflow. We're gonna do a mini battery, half coolant overflow. Ben built a catch can to make it look like the power steering tank. They're shaped exactly the same and almost the same dimensions. This car works, runs, drives. It's pretty good. Then we have Lee's car. So Lee's car is done, except we're waiting for a cam angle sensor or a trigger kit. We don't know which yet. But this car is dialed. We've got the Nismo catch can. We've got the color match piping to the wheels. This car is super cool. We're keeping everything else the same. Need an oil filter, need fluids, need a trigger kit or a cam angle sensor. I'll probably just put a cam angle sensor on this because Lee just is kind of a chill guy. He's running it on pump gas and whatnot. But this car is done, basically. And then you got Bowman's car, which I haven't really updated you guys with lately. This car is on the ground now. Let me turn the lights on. This car is on the ground now. Completely rebuilt rear subframe, all Nismo arms. Diamond black tees with the big Brembos and the Olins. Same in the rear. This car is coming close. We're just mocking some stuff up. Hear me out. The blue couplers I normally hate. For some reason in this bay, with the gray and the titanium strut tower bar, and even the blue VIN plate, the I don't know what oil filter that is. I think it might be a Josh said it today and I totally forgot. Project Mu, that's what I thought. So it's got a Project Mu oil filter. We had to cock this like this because it's big ass Greddy. We might redesign this to come out more. But the oil filter has been installed. The oil cooler has been installed behind the big ass intercooler. We had to make custom brackets because the way they wanted that to mount was like this with 2 holes right here through an aluminum fender. So that thing would just be dangling. We didn't like that. Big ass intercooler. This bay is turning out to be fucking gorgeous. Once again, battery tray, coolant overflow, do the intakes. We've got quite a bit of work left on this, but the radiator's in, fan is in, shroud is in. This thing is coming along. We don't have a wiring harness in this car yet. You may notice that's missing. Something a little special going on with that, but we're just trying to mock everything up, see what we're going with. We had 3 sets of intercooler piping out, Greddy, 2 HKS. This kit seems to be in the lead right now with the fitment to this big ass intercooler. Josh has to cut the bumper beam, cut the bumper. This sucks, but I'd say this car deserves this big ass intercooler for the power it's gonna make. He's got the garage active cooling panel. He has a garage active battery tie down that we might repurpose for what we're gonna do, but this car is getting there. This car has been almost completely restored suspension wise, ball joints, axles, arms, diff. It has an Nismo LSD in it. It's a lot of work has gone in this car. Actually, the last 2 weeks, Josh has spent solely getting this car dialed, and it shows. This thing is fucking gangster. So I just wanted to update everyone because I saw in the group people saying they wanted updates. Also in this time, in the last couple weeks, we've completely assembled an engine for our buddy Clark, who bought my S15. He's building an S14.5 type thing. So we've set this up for him, put this together. And that thing's gangster. Really waiting on parts. But I got a part today or yesterday that I wanted to share with you guys that I think is really fucking cool. I've got the Nismo reinforced 6-speed, brand new. Our buddy Okachan from Yashio Factory sent it out. It made it around the world. It spilled some training fluid, but this is a brand new S15 6-speed reinforced. Now, the way they reinforce it, there's so many theories on the internet, and I love hearing all of them. What they actually did, if you know gearing ratios, you know it's a big number and a little number. They used the same ratios, but changed the two numbers. They got them as close as they could. My lips are hella chapped. It's 12 degrees. Ignore me if I'm licking my lips. I want to die. But what they did was they changed those numbers so that they'd have bigger teeth, but less of them. So like a normal, I mean, I'm going to make some shit up, a 4913 is one. They went to like a 35.9. I think that's how it works. I think you lower both, or maybe one's lower, one's higher. Anyway, they basically made less teeth, but they're bigger, they're stronger. So that's the Nismo reinforced 6-speed. Wasn't in stock. Yashio Factory had a bunch of them in stock. I bought one. A couple of my other buddies bought one. You may know my buddies, but I'm not going to say their names. So that's cool. That's going to be for my S15. Besides that, we've just been chilling, prepping, getting tons of parts in. Our parts department has gotten a little out of control, as you guys saw, but I'm trying to get the 370Z ready for drifting. I'm doing a million things at once that I don't even film. But I wanted to update you guys on what was going on. We're waiting for a couple things for my engine to keep going with my engine. Just got a lot going on. So that's the update. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to get this car done pretty soon. We're waiting on a couple things. And this car is going to be next. Customer car. Hertz car, we're waiting on the head to come back. Ben's car, he hasn't even brought the head yet, but his head needs to come back. And this car is getting an insane complete build. And we've got to address some things with that car. That was Jimmy's R32. So as of right now, we're moving pretty okay on the cars in the shop. Then the cars that we bring outside, they're all 2.8s, except for one. Still waiting on those main studs, but there's your update. Hope you enjoyed it. Good morning. Taking a quick brief break from Bowman's car because my Z needs a little maintenance. I kind of got the worst Z in the country, apparently. So I called up the boys over at Z1, which they didn't sponsor this video, so forget I said their name. And wow, you know how much these cost me?
Fuck, I don't even want to know.
120 bucks.
Okay, I believe that.
So I got spark plugs and I got all maintenance shit. I figure we're having that oil gallery issue. No reason to fuck around. While Josh actually figured, he said, while I'm in there, let's go to town. So what he's gonna do, timing chains, tensioners, oil gallery gaskets. I got the VTC solenoids, got spark plugs. We're gonna pretty much do all maintenance.
Those little boys.
Yeah. So there's 3 timing chains in this car. Each head has one, and then there's a main one. Super annoying. This is like the worst car to work on. You've done these before, right? You said?
I used to have a Z.
And you did all this shit to it?
I had to do the chain and the water pump in car, which sucked.
Oh, so we got water pump, all the chains, tensioners, hardware, spark plugs, VTC solenoids, gaskets front and rear for the timing cover. We've got everything in this box. It was about $1,500 worth of shit.
That's kind of sick.
I smell gear oil.
Yeah, it's that.
Oh. What's this?
The main chain.
The main chain. This thing's heavy.
Yeah.
So this is all OEM shit. Was not cheap, but it'll ensure that my Z stays running, and it's just not worth half-assing. So Josh is probably going to spend the whole day on this, the whole rest of the day, because it's the middle of the day now. And then, do you think some tomorrow, or do you think you'll have to do? It'll go in tomorrow.
It just depends, like how it sets up. If it's real cold, and it's a ton of fucking RTV, like the lower oil pan, the upper oil pan, the front cover, like all that shit has to come.
So we have to change the oil too.
Yeah.
We'll use Motul in it. Shout out Motul.
These are the boys.
So these are the oil gallery gaskets. These are metal now, right? These look paper as fuck.
Yeah, they feel like the diff, like a diff seal for an S13 or something.
This is paper. This is wrong, right? That's them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
It should be metal.
They're metal.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. These are like diff. gaskets.
Oh, so they have like a little paper coating almost on them. Okay, that scared me. I was about to snap. Also, let me find out about the Koyo. Do you have to take all the radiator and all that shit out too?
Yep.
We have an AC machine, so that's cool. Supposedly the Koyo doesn't allow you to run AC. I'm gonna look into that because while we're doing this, we might as well throw the Koyo in if Josh has to take it out, which means I have to order one and get one here for tomorrow. Wish Josh luck, I guess I'll say. This is not gonna be fun, but it is 100% necessary. You stoked?
This is all modern car shit, so
yeah,
it's whatever.
Dealership shit.
Dealership shit. Yeah.
Should have telephone pole my Z. Grant, come look at my Z. Oh my god.
So to get the radiator out, right, you get to basically the core.
Oh my god, dude.
And then
is insane.
It's 9 more fasteners just to remove the whole fucking thing. So it's like, why not
You might
do
as well
that?
just take it out.
Then
yeah.
I can just.
Somebody get a pressure
So
washer.
these are the actuators.
Yeah,
So the
Dude,
reason
hey,
why they're
good
talking
thing you
about
got a dry ice blaster.
I know.
You can blow her up.
Blow her off.
Nope.
Anything look crashed in the front?
This is part of the radiator, so that's the difference. The condenser is. So that's probably why one allows it, one doesn't.
Wait.
Because Mishimoto sells it, a one that works,
Okay.
but I'm not buying that,
Right.
of course. So maybe I can use a Koyo and then we can just get like a aftermarket condenser.
Yeah, as long as we can adapt. Both fittings are on the side. There are those 2 hard lines right there.
Okay.
I'd be shook if you couldn't buy just a condenser
And this is the
itself.
whole thing with the fans.
Oh, it's in pretty good shape though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says. This sucks.
Dude, this is insane. So you have to pull off. I guess I don't know. I don't know.
The whole front of the engine's got to
I don't
come
know
off.
shit about shit, but it looks like
do
everything's got to come apart.
Lower pan, upper lower pan, and then case, all the
Oh, the
accessories.
pan's got to come off too.
Yep, because it attaches inside.
Oh my god.
Ha ha! Ha ha!
Oh my caramba.
Pretty sick, right? New cars and stuff.
Okay, what'd you find?
So it's been apart before. They left bolts out for the inner cover. I don't know why.
They just sucked at their job.
I think so. Yeah.
So this is gonna come off. We're gonna remove it. We're gonna degrease it, and we're gonna variblast it. Cause why the fuck not? We can.
Right.
I guess we shouldn't dry ice blast the engine till we're done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's your update. But Ben's got a funny little project. Let's show him. So we have a special guest coming. Why is this leaking?
Oh, man.
Fix it. We have a special guest coming. Well, okay, let me reset. We have a guest coming. God damn it. I don't even get a second. We have a guest coming, and they insisted that they're doing this. So if you can guess from this, cool, I like you, but you probably can't. Where's the other piece? Well, whatever. Anyway, Ben's got to modify an old pen. I left, I came back, and I had to rush to get my camera. Because damn. Josh doing an engine rebuild. Dude, it's crazy. They're like separate in there.
Yeah.
Through that window. So, the fucking engine's all apart.
This guide bolt. hand
Finger.
pipe, missing shit. Definitely not good.
So it's good that we're doing this.
Borrowed time. Yeah,
Borrowed time.
And like even correlation's weird. Like as I rotate it, like some get sloppy, some don't. Marks are a little off.
Damn. So it's a good thing we did this. Have you discovered if... Oh, it's metal. Oh, no. Just broke off.
Yeah, they're shit.
There's shit. So it's not metal.
Pop this off because we're doing these, and it just goes around the outside just to reseal. Because if we do all this and it leaks from behind here,
That will
I'm
suck.
gonna shoot myself. In
So you have to take just this little one off?
just a little one off.
Oh my gosh.
Sick, right?
Good thing we got 10 tubes of fucking RTV. So you don't need to take this off?
No.
Okay.
You just have to access two, and there's one here,
Okay.
one back here,
This is a job. Imagine Rudnick had to do this, or Winnie has to do this.
or Will.
Somebody must have done it.
Will looked at this. He was like,
Yeah, so these are paper. So that means that inside... So someone has been in here and didn't even correct the known
Yeah.
problem.
like, why?
They don't have the internet. They probably kept getting a code for this, thought it was a timing thing, swapped a bunch of shit because they're boomers. Come to find out there was a TSB on it, you know? Is that what it is? TSB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Service bulletin.
All right, well, good luck. All right. So they're loose, but like how tight should those be?
I feel like they should be impacted like an oil pump. Because their impact, you know what I mean?
Try another one. That one you already did, didn't you?
Nope.
Yeah, that other one was way looser than that. I don't know.
I imagine, because these are all impact. Just like the oil pumps and shit.
Right.
And it's the same exact screws. They're like rotor screws. That's weird.
They're definitely like 15 foot-pounds right now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think that because my hand's oily.
Yeah. So in Ben's grind hole, he cut an oil pan, a $2,000 oil pan.
Yep,
Show him the piece.
That's the piece.
Put it on.
Can't.
Well, you know what I mean. So it's kind of going to go like that and extends the pan. The only negative to these is they sit quite a bit lower. What's up?
Yeah. So that's their original directions.
Is to cut it there.
Yeah. But we're moving it back so that this sits on top.
Yeah, so in normal FEF fashion, Ben's starting to come around. And he's like, I don't like this. Because what it wanted to do was cut it, put it on, and then there'd be like a big lip. But Ben discovered if he pulled it back, he could actually just butt it up and almost make it, I don't want to say look stock, but kind of, you know, look stock. Ben, do you think you can like hide it like we do with the other ones? If we, oh yeah, we don't have a sandblaster.
Because it has these ribs and shit.
No, but I'm saying hide it, like grind the well down, sandblast it.
I wouldn't grind these wells down.
No. Anyway, so there you have it. Greddy oil pan extension. The negative to it, it sits quite a bit lower, like I said. This specific car, it's a track car, so it's going to be, I don't want to say monster trucking, but a little bit higher. Day 2 on the 370Z, and I don't think we're going to get it done, you guys aren't going to get to see it today, because I'm leaving in a little bit to do something sick with Grant. Stay tuned for that video. You guys are gonna be stoked at the purchase that's about to go down. But here's where here's where the video's leaving off. Josh is still prepping. He's gonna scrape all the gasket off everything, but this shouldn't be long now. A couple hours and we'll be back together. It's a lot easier after he does the prep. The prep is honestly most of it, but Ben finished this as well. And I'll tell you, that looks that looks gangster. I'm super into that. It's unfortunate that it sits so low, but whatever. That's the life, the GTR life. So I'm gonna end the video there. Josh is gonna finish that up. Shouldn't take long. He's gonna get back into Bowman's car, which is getting scarily close. We have to figure out the cold side piping because of that monstrous intake manifold. Finish up the intakes. Constant tension clamps for everything that needs to be measured, because we didn't buy them because we weren't sure what kit we were going to use. Now we know what kit we're going to use. So constant tension clamps, and then Ben needs to build a battery / coolant overflow tray. Check out this brand new ground. Look how good that looks. So anyway, I'm going to end the video there because I have to edit this and then prep for a trip with Grant. We're going about 2 hours away to pick up something. And I'd like for you to put down in the comments what you think we're gonna go get. It's kind of obvious, but I'll let you guys figure it out. Anyway, see you tomorrow.